Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Arte Cocina with Lizzie. Today we're going to have a DIY, and it's beautiful and easy for you. It can be a door sign, or it can be a decoration for any wall in your house. You can use a vertical or you can use a horizontal. So it's up to you. But right now I'm going to tell you the stuff that we need, okay? We're going to need a board. I have this one. This one was a fence that broke. So I figured out that I can do something really nice with it, okay? And we're gonna need different paints because we're gonna paint the leaves, the fall colors, like they're changing, okay? You're gonna see me, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna paint your leaf. You're gonna need some leaves or some pumpkins. I got these ones on the Dollar Tree, and I think they bring like 8 or 10. I don't remember really good. You need some leaf. We're gonna spell welcome, okay? So this is the way these leaves look like. They have a little hole in here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna use some wood filler. You're gonna fill this little hole, then you're gonna sand it, okay? And I use a nail file like this, and then when it's dry, you're gonna sand it until it's smooth. So we have these 3 steps. You also gonna need a glue. I use this one. This is fantastic, but you have to be careful how you use it because it grows. I'll explain you later. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna paint the wood, and we're gonna paint it white. This is the white that I use, and it's a good price. You can find it in Walmart for $2.50. You don't need to use any chalk paint, but a little bit expensive, and they dry really fast. For the wood, this is perfect. The acrylics are perfect. You don't need to sand, you don't need to do anything before you paint it, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start teaching you how to paint the leaves. Okay, so after you cover the little hole in here, and you have the paint that you want, all the ones that you see that look like fall, we're going to start painting. And let's get, you need a brush. I'm going to start telling you what you need while I'm doing the class, okay? And what I do is I wet my brush, and then we're going to start painting with the dark green, okay? And don't be scared, it's like playing. You're just playing with the paints, and you're gonna see how pretty actually this gonna look. So I have this dark paint. I dry my my brush, and I get to the lighter green, which is this one. Okay, so get one dark and one light if you want, or any green that you have in your house. And now we're gonna start putting some lighter green. Then I dry my brush again. You don't need to wash it because we're mixing colors in here, and we're gonna paint like a little mustard color, which is this one. It's like a little mustard color, and you're gonna see that you're gonna start seeing the change in the leaf, and it's gonna look just like the fall leaf. And now I do the same procedure, and I get a little lighter yellow, and I start putting some yellow. There you go. You see all of this is because I paint in here, and it's always messy, but it's part of it. So let's go ahead and spread that beautiful yellow in there. Dry, and put the beautiful fall color, which is like orange, and we're gonna put that in the middle, and we're gonna start spreading that color that is the one that usually you can see the most on the leaves. So let me go ahead and dry again, and you keep playing with your colors. Here how it's looking. You keep playing with your color and you say, well, I want to add a little bit more orange on the edge in the leaves. So you add very softly some orange on the edge of the leaves. Now let's put a little bit more green, and I want to use the darker green and start messing. It's almost like an ombre kind of look, okay? And you're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna put a little bit of red. Believe it or not, some leaves have a little bit of red when they start changing colors. I wash my my brush, and I'm gonna get a little bit of red, kind of dry, okay? And let's put some little bit of red around some edges in here and play with it. Don't try to mix all the colors really good, because then they turn to be like a brownish color, okay? And I'm gonna put a little bit more of the orange because I just love this color. And you kind of dry it a little bit. This is what I do, okay? Because it's not dry brush. And let's go ahead and float that orange on the sides, or the yellow, or the color that you like the most. And this is how your leaf is gonna look like when they dry. It's gonna be like this. If you want a little bit different, like the W, you want it like this, and the E, you want it to have more reddish. So try to make all of them a little bit different, or two about the same and two different. And here, this one have more orange on the edge. So I just go ahead and fix them like that. So this one is done. We already did all the for the leaves. They look beautiful, ain't it? Look, I love them. And it's just $1 for that many. They also have the pumpkin that I'm gonna show it to you after I finish all of this project. So remember to have different kind of colors, like a lighter green, a darker green, a yellow, like a mustard color, the orange, and the dark red. So we finished with that. We put it on the side. And what we're going to start is painting the board white. You look the side that you like the most. I like this one. This is the back. So if you don't have an old one, an old piece of board, just buy a piece of fence, cut it the length that you want, and there you go. You have a piece of board to use for your project. And also remember to do some holes. I'm gonna use jute. I made this hole so I can pass the jute around here and hang it in the door or in any wall in your house that you have the room. So let's go ahead and check this a little bit. We need a lot of so I wet my brush. I always wet my brushes. Some people don't like it, but it's what you like, okay? So we have the white, and we're gonna start paint the white on the board. And I usually paint the front, the back, and these little sides, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish with this board. So I start with the next step. Okay, my friends, I already finished painting the whole board, okay? And then after you finish, when the white is still wet, we're gonna start getting a little bit of brown on the board, just a little bit, okay? I use this dark brown, and since I have too much brown in this, let me see if I can show it to you. In there, I'm gonna go ahead, dry my brush, and I'm gonna paint a little bit of white on top of it, okay? Because I want the white to look more than the brown. And you keep going until you feel satisfied with your color. It's just for the board to look a lot older than it is, but I want it to look more like farmhouse, right? This is what everybody wants, the farmhouse. And this technique, you can use it in another projects that you have. I have to tell you that this use a lot of paint because it's like raw wood and rough, and I suck the whole paint really fast. And if you use that chalk paint, it'll be even more difficult because it really dries fast. It's beautiful. And but I don't use it just for everything. I use it for some stuff only. Okay, so now we're gonna let this dry, and we're gonna keep going with the next step. Well, my friends, I'm here with you to show you the next step that you have to do after you finish painting everything and organizing everything. So what I did is I put some of the letters in each leaf. Is welcome, and I'm going to show it to you as soon as we finish the whole thing, so you can see the whole project. Okay, you can go ahead and buy some of these letters. I think I got this one on the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, but I do not remember. But I think Walmart also sell them, and all depend the letters that you like. These ones are too big for the leaves, so I went to my Cricut machine, which is the old-fashioned one that I have, and I cut some letters and I glued them in there. Okay, so you can find them smaller in Hobby Lobby also, or Michael's. This is the one that I use on my machine. And then this take a little bit of time, so that's why I don't show you how to do it in there, because I know you know. I figured it out that putting a little bit of jute around the edges, it was cool, you know. I really like it. And this is the jute that I use. And the other one that I use is this one. This one I use for the I don't know how you said that now, for the top to hang whatever you need to hang it. Okay, you can also do this, you know, the other way. This one have a wire inside. Okay, this is the wire that I have. And if you find this one, please use tape around in case you're gonna use it, because if you don't put tape and try to put it in the holes, what's gonna happen is your wire is gonna go in, but you other part is not gonna show. It's gonna be very difficult to pass through the hole. So please put some tape around so it help you to go through the hole. You can also use the jute. If you don't find this one, just get them together, use some tape around, and then put it through your hole, make a beautiful knot in there, and cut it. And if you want, you can put a little bit of glue so it don't start going everywhere. The one that I did in here on the edges is the same one, and I went around 3 times, and this is how it look. Just make it kind of crazy, you know, so it look, don't do it perfect, just like that is how it look, really pretty. This is the way the juris look when you put the tape on it, and then this is when you go, this is what you're gonna use to put through the hole and help you, and then it look really pretty when you do it just double like that to hang the sign. I also use this ribbon to make the bow because I decided that they look really nice, and everybody want this checker kind of buffalo, whatever they call it now. And I'm gonna glue this in here. And I put a little bit of these things, it's like foam, little berries, balls that some flowers have. Just cut a little bit and put it in the middle so it look kind of, you know, different. So there we go, we go put that bow in there. The sky is the limit, my friends. The sky is my limit. Just think what you want or what you have in your house. Okay, to glue all the leaves in here, I use the Gorilla Glue. You can use the hot glue. And you have to be careful with this. This go a long way because, like I was telling you, kind of grow. And this is how it look after she start, you know, working in the piece when you glue, and it's really, really hard. So just be careful with this. I want to show you the leaves, and if they just go away from your mind, the only thing you have to do is just look outside and get a leaf, or have one of the flowers with leaves that you probably got home, and you look at them. See, this one have a little bit of red in there. This is green, and this is the one that look with the changes, and that's why I did that. And it look kind of look, see, look for something that inspire you, the colors that inspire you and everything, and you keep going from there. This is the other ribbon that I have. This is a lot smaller, and I seal my project. I always seal my work. It's me, I like it. If you don't like it, you just don't seal it. It's not a need. And this is what I use, and this is the clear matte, okay? And I like to seal almost all my work. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to show you this hanging in the door so you can see the complete work on this, and it's going to be more. I hope you like it, and I hope my accent is haven't been too hard for you to understand. I love to have more English classes for you. I also cook. I also make some dolls, and I'm gonna cook something the way that I cook in my kitchen, and I'm going to invite you to go with me and cook with me. So let's see how this look on the door, and from there we keep going. Hello, my dear friends, and here I show you the finished tutorial. I hope you really like it. I want to point you out the way I glue the leaves. I put one like left and right, up and down, you know, so they look more like natural and different. The other, you know, just straight things. I think you can use this beautiful project to put it outside in the balcony, or you can use it as a grouping on top of the grouping that you can do in the wall for fall. I also want to show you the one tutorial that I did in Spanish, and it's about the same thing but with the pumpkins. You can find those pumpkins also in the Dollar Tree. It's fun to do. The only thing you have to do is just watch the tutorial. It's not that bad. You watch it and you just see what I'm doing and you get it. I promise you, you get it, because that's the way I learned the English. But if you don't want to do that because you are confused, they have a little icon in the right side, if I'm not wrong, on the YouTube. You punch that little icon in there and they tell you what to do to translate the videos. Well, my love, I have to tell you bye now. And if you like this tutorial, give me just some thumbs ups. And if you're new, please subscribe. I have many other surprises, and just stay tuned with me. Many hugs and many kisses for you. Bye-bye.